I came to brief Mr. President with respect to the existing situation in Borno State, especially as it relates security. I'm glad to inform Nigerians that there is gradual return of peace to the northeast sub-region, and in particular Borno State. Government has started the resettlement of people to their ancestral homes. We have received tremendous support from the Nigerian military, from the paramilitary, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, and its agencies, especially NEMA, Northeast Development Commission, among others. The gradual return of people to their respective localities is a symbol of peace. So far, so good. We are doing well. We need continued support from the Nigerian military. We need sustainable support to ensure that this madness is brought to an end. The kinetic measures alone will not solve the entire problem. There must be some certain political solutions. Among the political solutions are the issues of supporting the Nigerian youths, supporting the vulnerables, supporting the farmers with a view to earning their means of livelihood. As I have earlier said before, there is a need for us to address the root causes of the insurgency. And one of the greatest root cause of the insurgency is poverty. So government at all levels need to provide job opportunities to the youth, enabling the environment for the poor to have access to their farmlands. That is what I have been advocating for since I assumed the mantle of leadership of the governor of Borno State. We want to ensure that people are being returned to their communities. People should have access to their farmlands. People should have access to their livestock farming. People should have access to their aquaculture farming. And I think this is the only solution. Military solution alone will never solve the problem. We are returning back people. One of the conditions for returning back people is to ensure that it's adequate security in the localities. Government has written to the Nigerian military with a view to examining the security station at the various locations that were profiled for resettlement. And they have written to us that we are good to go. But the most important thing is that while federal government, the state government are doing the modest effort in returning back people to their community, the most important thing is that how can we engage them on return? This is something very important. And that is why we are partnering with the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, we are partnering with the Ministry of Northeast Development Commission, and I think the CBN is also doing enough, doing well. in ensuring that the farmers are being supported with agricultural inputs, with fertilizers, among others, so that they can engage in their means of livelihood. By and large, the federal government has been supporting the government of Borno State, and we remain eternally grateful. When you compare and contrast the situation before and now, I think we shall soon reach the promising land. The issue of transparency is very important. The issue of good governance is very important. Whatever we are doing in Borno State, we are ensuring that the entire public are well involved. We received the palliative. Fortunately enough, Borno State received its palliative as early as possible. And I did everything possible. Within 2 weeks of receiving the palliatives, we have distributed all the palliatives to the deserving ones. On the issue of NSAS, I'm calling all Nigerians, especially the youth, to be very careful. The whole Boko Haram saga started as a result of a protest by some youths in Maiduguri against the use of helmet by motorcycle riders. You have seen the situation now. Millions, over 1 million are displaced. And then, who are the youths? The most affected population are the vulnerable, women and children, the youths. But the well-to-do people have left Borno State. They are either staying in Abuja, Lagos, or some are even abroad. We have to be very careful. So in Borno State, the entire situation did not take such dimensions. Why? Because we told them to sit down and examine the situation, especially in trying to recall the fast. Because before then, our situation was so bad. Now, there is an emergent peace in Borno State, and we don't want anybody to disrupt the peace. The youths are with us. We are taking very good care of them. Palliatives were distributed to them as at when due. We are giving them some certain financial support. And I think the best way every Nigerian to seek for his right is for us to seek for our right through the legitimate means. Otherwise, we are not going anywhere. Peace is very important. We have returned nothing fewer than 100,000 IDPs. The president was happy. He has given his commitment that he should support the entire Northeast sub-region, and in particular the government of Borno State, in ensuring permanent peace to reign in the region. But most importantly, we must commend his effort. Let me also use this opportunity to condemn police brutality in other parts of the nation. Let me also use this opportunity to condemn the killings in Lekki. But I will also use this opportunity to also condemn the excesses of some of Nigerian youths in taking the law into their hands by destroying some of our basic infrastructures that are meant to support the less privileged and vulnerables. Thank you very much.